Well, hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your May mid-month reading. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a regular, welcome back. And it is good to be back, being able to start up again with my weekly and monthly readings after everything that I was going through. So let's just dive in and see what's going on for the week. And as always, the reading won't be for everyone. These are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's see what's coming through. And I do have most of these are angel decks, so I'm really pressing angelic guidance for the week. Let's see what they have to say. But first, let's see what crystal is being suggested for you, Aquarius. And we received a rose quartz. Love, joy, connection. The crystal fact here, ancient Assyrians used rose quartz, among other stones, to create their famous stone cylinders, engraved with intricate art that could be stamped onto clay. Okay, interesting little fun crystal fact. But the rose quartz in regards to love and kindness, happiness, joy. So let's see what the angel oracle have to say. And this first one is angel signs. So let's see, what do we got for Aquarius here? I hope everyone's doing well. Staying healthy. What's coming through for Aquarius, please? And we have empathy. Empathy does not excuse, it expands your vision to see as the divine sees. Listen from the heart, not the wound, and you will shift from judgment to understanding. Okay, somebody needed to hear that. Let's see what Archangel Michael's message is for Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Okay, stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. That could be, if you're an empath, getting overwhelmed or coming up against too many people that that might be giving you a hard time, is what I'm picking up. All right, angel numerology. What do we got for Aquarius? And we have reflection, 987. Looking inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection for your own development. That kind of really ties in with the empathy message here, but it's telling you stay the course, keep going, but kind of almost like autocorrect, look at what you need to change and correct, but continue forward. And I did pull out my Angels of Atlantis deck. This is purchased this deck a long time ago, and it was calling. It was just calling. So let's see what message you get. Haniel, courage. All right. This is kind of like an awareness that maybe you've recently felt that your energy, your capacity to help others might have been dwindling. So you just need to call upon this Haniel, the sacred warrior, for support. You'll feel fully protected as you face this type of situation. Kind of visualize yourself covered in a shield and just drenched in the angelic presence of the ruby ray from Haniel's beautiful presence. And do not doubt your truth. It's about staying the course. But find strength in your convictions and allow them to guide you to be the spiritual warrior. So this archangel here is illuminating your way forward. So it is staying the course, almost like seeing what changing a little bit of the direction that you might have been taking. Continue in your efforts, but it's the empathy card here. Shift from judgment to understanding what you're dealing with. And of course, with the rose quartz and love, joy, and connection, it is all about love and understanding rather than judgment. So let's see what the Angel Tarot has to say for you. Messages and guidance for Aquarius, please. What's coming through? Message for Aquarius, please. Boom, we had one flip out. And it's the Four of Swords, healing. Kind of falls in conjunctions with the message with the empathy. You need a little bit, you need a break. You know, a little rest, relaxation, recharge the batteries. That's what the Four of Swords is indicating. Could be dealing with a lot of, lack of a better word, difficult people, difficult vibrations. Could be in the workplace. Could be people that are very frustrated with what's going on in the world right now. So the Four energy is about, stability, keep grounded. But you need to rest and recuperate. So what else for Aquarius? And we have the Ace of Wands. Inspiration. Well, the aces are the potential for opportunities. So you could definitely be inspired. And that could be praying to Haniel, Archangel Haniel, giving some time reflection. And it's interesting because you got 987. Although it's looking forward, think about the numbers are like back up a bit. 987. See where there was maybe a misstep in regards to empathy and shift from judgment to understanding, but stay the course. So that's what I'm picking up. So there's an opportunity here of something that'll inspire you. It might be going down a new path, a new project, a new job, a new relationship. Yeah, look at something new here. You've got the Fool coming out, the Angel of Innocence, taking that leap of faith. So no wonder, a little shift of perspective, stay the course that you're doing, get some rest and relaxation. Four of Swords likes to come out in preparation for what's going to be happening. What you're embarking on is what I'm trying to get out here. And with the Ace showing up, there is an opportunity here. You have to grab that opportunity. With the Fool card coming out, it is about taking that leap of faith. And this is reflection, and this is getting that courage, that ruby energy from Archangel Haniel. So there's something new on the horizon for you. So I think there's going to be a lot of rest, meditation, reflection this week for you, Aquarius. And we have the King of Cups, commitment. Making a commitment to, what you've reflected on. This is about kind of, there's a message here about keeping your emotions, your plans to yourself. Don't let outside influences curb the direction that you might be moving in. This is, as it says, self-reflection for your own development. It doesn't concern anyone else. And you're taking this leap of faith and going off in a new direction that is meant for you. Bottom of the deck, overall energy. Now you have the Two of Wands, making progress. So beautiful. stay the course. You're making progress. But maybe having a bumpy start. There's just something that you have to adjust is the best way I can put it. And that might be shifting from judgment to understanding, but then keep going. So let's see what's pairing up with these cards. Biggest change here is going off in that new direction. Something that you feel passionate about. Taking that leap of faith, going for it, stepping outside your comfort zone. So what's pairing up with the Four of Swords? We have the Queen of Pentacles. You're gathering up, rest, relaxation, recharging your batteries, gathering up your resources. Can also be that there's a Capricorn here helping you as well. What's pairing up with the Ace of Wands? You're getting inspired by something or someone. We have the Queen of Wands. Very strong, fiery energy here. Could be an Aries, a Leo individual, which can be inspiring you or presenting you with an opportunity. I always picture the Queen of Wands as a recruiter, somebody that really sees the potential in an individual, sees their gifts, their talents, knows where what position would best serve them. And I see that happening here. There's somebody that's maybe you're coming in contact with that's making you think about things. They're telling you possibly what you're good at, Aquarius, and encouraging you to keep going, to stay the course. And what's pairing up with the Fool? I love the 0 numerology. It's one of my favorites because it's like a clean slate. It's after the end, but before the beginning. It's in that space. Potential for all sorts of things. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Slowest moving knight. There is movement. There is change with the Fool. Sure, going off, trusting. He's taking that leap of faith here. And planting new seeds for your future. And with this King of Cups, which I feel is all about keeping your plans to yourself. Someone will try to talk you out of it, but it will be self-serving. So that's not for your development. It's pairing up with the King of Cups. We have Justice. So this is balancing. It can be a legal commitment, something of a legal nature here, but it's certainly about getting that balance and equilibrium back in line. You have the 2 energy here with that 11. So it's about this or that, pros and cons list here and there. So King of Cups certainly could be somebody that is going to tug at your heartstrings around you, trying to change your mind. I see somebody coming in trying to change your mind on what it is that you want to do. It's for your own growth and development. It's something you want to do. You want to plant new seeds for your future. So that could be getting out of a relationship. That could be getting out of a certain job with a company, going off on this new beginnings and not knowing what, not promised, the ending, just going for it. So overall energy for this week is the 2 of Wands. You are making progress. And look at what we have underneath that. We have the Wheel of Fortune. You are destined to go down this new path. All right. We have the Angel Answer deck here. So if you have a yes or a no question, you can think of that now. Stop the video if you need to. Focus, an answer to whatever it is that you're focused on or wondering about. Some of these cards won't exactly answer yes or no, but they'll give you a message. So what do we have? No need to worry. No need to worry. Take that leap of faith, Aquarius. That is the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me, sending you love and abundance to make it a great week.